Hello, I know y'all haven't seen me do Evermore News in a while, but we are back, we are back, we are back in the streets. Now, this story is very grim. This story is very dark and demonic, and unfortunately, Marcus Johnson acted out of an act of passion for Carlos Collins and things of that nature. Carlos Collins was a 25-year-old gay man trying to be a nurse, and Marcus Johnson was a 33-year-old ex-police officer who had beat to death this man. No, he shot the man first, and then he beat Carlos over 30 times with an axe, because they don't know, they're not quite clear of why, they're not quite clear of the motive, but you know, deep down inside, we know the motive. You know what I'm saying? Carlos didn't want Marcus Johnson anymore. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why, I don't know how, but it was several restraining orders against this man. I don't know if it was domestic abuse that was going on in the relationship, but obviously the relationship was not working, and this man tried to get so many protective orders against this man from, you know, taking his life. He knew the man was dangerous. He knew that something was off with the man. He knew that the man probably suffered from mental illness. You know, being a police officer, they act as if they can do no wrong. They act like they can take the law into their own hands. They go home and beat their wives and brutalize their children and everything. Police officers, some police officers, most police officers don't even know how to deal with the public. You know what I'm saying? They don't even know how to deal with us when we're in public and needing help and stuff like that so many times and so often that they get it wrong and things of that nature due to emotions, due to they can't handle their emotions. Now, y'all know I had a video up there talking about, this guy was talking about, oh, get you an educated man instead of a rich man. Now, we see that both of these men are educated. Both of these men are educated black men, and still something can go awry in a relationship. Education is the key, but education don't solve everything when it happens to do with relationships and things of that nature. But unfortunately, Carlos lost his life, and I don't know if it was the hard way. I don't know if he had warning signs. I don't know if he wasn't protected because it was a man and a man relationship. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times people look at those relationships and don't take it serious when domestic violence occurs in those relationships, especially man on man, woman on woman. You're a woman, you should be able to defend yourself against another woman in the LGBTQ community. You're a man, you should be able to defend yourself against another man in the LGBTQ community. But that sometimes and most often is not the case. Somebody in most relationships has to be the dominant one. You know what I'm saying? Somebody in most relationships is the strongest one. You know, somebody in most relationships are the weaker ones. You know what I'm saying? But unfortunately, these situations don't be taken serious when you're in a relationship with another man and you going through domestic violence with another man. You know what I'm saying? They don't really get that light shine on those relationships. I do feel so bad for the family because the mom is here for her son. Her son is educated, trying to be a nurse or is a nurse. And her son is trying to do the best that he can. And the mother was saying that they was at an outing at a restaurant and things of that nature. And Marcus Johnson, which was the ex-police officer, the ex-lover, the man that's continuously harassing Carlos, showed up. You know what I'm saying? Out of the blue, showed up, kept showing up and things of that nature. And I don't know how much information that Carlos gave to the family, you know, as to what he was going through in the relationship. But the mother said that he was asked to leave. Simply put, he was asked to leave, and I'm assuming that he left and went home and waited for Carlos to go home to the apartments over there. You know, I said this is in Warren County down there in Mississippi. I'm from Mississippi, or yeah, this is in Warren County over there. It seems like it's North Jackson Apartments over there too. You know what I'm saying? I've not been back in my hometown in a long time, so I'm not quite familiar. Or Yazoo City, that's where they found, I'm believing they found Marcus trying to get away in Yazoo City. You know what I'm saying? If you didn't do nothing, why you trying to run? Why you trying to hide? Why you trying to get away? You know, but the mother, they was trying to protect Carlos, but nobody could. Nobody could. Not even the system could protect Carlos, obviously, in this and these events. You know what I'm saying? It was an act of passion. When you go overkill, when you shoot somebody and you beat them with an axe over 30 times, that's overkill. That's an act of passion. He didn't want me no more. Some men, some women believe if I can't have you, nobody else can. You know what I'm saying? That is a strong belief in these relationships. So y'all better, oh my God. It saddens me in these relationships where you try to reach out and get the help that you need and try to do everything possible to protect yourself. And the monster, the evil monster that we sleep with, come and take us up off of here. take us out of here. Let's shine light on these. I'm in the LGBTQ community. You know, me and my ex-boyfriend from a long time ago, over 20 years ago, used to duke it out. He wasn't beating me, and he wasn't letting me whoop him until I started picking up ashtrays, knives, and everything else. And then he figured out, bitch, I can't win. This motherfucker gonna wind up killing me. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. It's not my story. But that's neither here or there. That's neither here or there, but y'all be mindful that this does go on in the community. The LGBTQ UNBICAB unsafe Campbell Noodle Soup community. Domestic violence does go on, and it is to be taken serious when it does go on, and all the precautionary measures need to be put in place to protect one another. And I see you looking. Rest in peace to Carlos. Rest in peace to Carlos Collins. You know what I'm saying? You did not deserve that. Sending love, condolences to your family and friends, your advocates, and people who are around you that had your best interests at heart. And Marcus, you got deep-seated issues that you need to figure out. You know what I'm saying? Because jail is going to be a lonely place, especially in Mississippi. Mississippi don't play at all. Period. Pooh. I see you looking. That's Jaguar Evermore with Evermore News. Y'all go check it out. I see you looking.